Question 824. What is the most amazing thing that you have ever witnessed but not participated in?
Cheese roll.
What?
Does it have to be witnessed live?
Oh no. Don't go there, Manda.
I think
You're
so.
going down the porn route, right?
But Manda's gonna go there anyway.
He wasn't that impressive, Manda.
Manda doesn't give a shit.
No. Well,
No, I think it's going to have to be witnessed live. Otherwise, you can pick from virtually everything that's happened in human history that we've got a recording of.
the last NASA shuttle launch, then.
A good answer.
I still have a ticket for it. In
The fact that you were a NASA shill at the time means you were in some way connected to it.
She's got a fucking flight jacket. Like, that's insane, you guys.
I know, you should see the photo of her wearing it.
Yes, you should.
I know, that's what everybody keeps telling me.
I've been trying and trying. Trust me, I've been working on it.
And so it must be good.
Nerdy says, the most amazing thing I have witnessed, but not participated in, is somebody putting chocolate on potatoes.
It's not like you put it, like, cover, you just put two little squares and the whole big, fuck you guys, okay?
Jenny says the moon landings. Natty says an orgy.
Wait,
Oh, I knew that was gonna come up
you were there live for the moon landings, but you didn't participate in them. That doesn't make any sense.
She watched it live.
I know, but you said you couldn't be something you like. You had to be actually physically there for it.
No, Dave said, what's one thing that was like super remarkable that you didn't participate in, that you saw?
Witnessed.
And I asked, do you have to be there live? Because I was gonna go with some porn.
I think you do. I'm struggling.
You have to settle for the shuttle launch.
Well, that's cooler than anything I've even witnessed. So,
Yeah, you have to have seen it live. Is the point?
See, will you fucking make up your mind?
yeah,
Well, I'm waring on where it is. Is the point? But I think you could have witnessed it by not being there, but you have to have been live with no delay, no nothing.
Okay.
all right. Well, then mine would be 9/11.
That's good.
But I wasn't there.
For me, something that I was there for would be a political rally for Ronald Reagan. He wasn't president yet, but he came to the university where I was a student, and they let all the students come on the floor, and that was kind of fun. So yeah, I saw Ronald Reagan.
That's
How does that compare to Trump?
Oh gosh, night and day. I'd take Reagan over Trump any day.
I mean, the racism.
Well, the intelligence level is.
Yeah.
At least he's
Not really.
At least he's not trying to get rid of. He didn't try to get rid of the Constitution.
Yeah.
Trump's not trying to get rid of it. He just completely ignores it.
Like I said.
yeah. He's just Well, you
There we
have
go.
to kind of accept that when you elect a businessman to run the country.
Con man. Businessman has got to do successfully in business.
Con man, not a businessman. Different things.
Well, aren't they one and the same?
No, not necessarily.
But I mean, he's like. Obviously.
I mean, I would accept if you want to
don't
go.
normally hear about.
If you want to go down the businessman route, I would accept failed businessman.
Okay, well.
Thank you. Agreed.
Jenny says, I was outside
this
looking
turned
at the...
dark quickly.
It did, didn't it? Looking at the moon during Apollo 15 landing. Santi says, I saw it live this one time. I heard a bounce, bounce, pop. It was amazing.
I wonder what the hell he's talking about.
No clue.
Well,
Absolutely
it's so
none.
It's so funny, like, so at the cabin where, like, my family and I reside at, like, in the summers usually, we've got a log cabin and there's no plumbing, so it's, like, literally just a bucket that you, like, basically shit or piss in, whatever. And so, the moon, like, not the moon landing, but they had, like, just shot up, like, recently, like, some sort of rocket into space. And then anyway, so my cousin Matt went into the cabin and like everybody was sleeping at this point, and he dropped like this massive deuce, and you could hear it like halfway across like the field because everything carries over there. And like my Auntie Judy was still in her lawn chair, like kind of drinking outside, and she's like, "Holy fuck! Was that the moon, or was that the shuttle or whatever?" And we're all like, "No, that was your son taking a massive shit in the fucking cabin." She was like looking up. Oh my god, this.
What the hell?
Yeah, Auntie Judy is kind of slow.
Right, Math Pig.
Mom to wearing the jacket.
I'd like to do that too.
How about something you were there for?
I've seen it, but me. I feel like I'm
No,
I haven't
the
seen
only
it.
one that's seen it,
I'm the only one that's seen it.
and nobody would know.
Yeah,
about
no
it
one else
if
has
he
seen
hadn't
it,
brought up
Suzy.
first.
Oh, okay.
She's
I
not
was
even
like,
fully. She's not dressed. We haven't seen it. We're
Wait
just
there,
teasing her about it.
Was I not meant to tell her,
see
Robbie?
Pardon?
Was I not meant to tell her?
What do you mean? You see, this is you just digging fucking, burn deals. You just burn deals.
See, I would have shared it with B by now, but I don't have a copy of it anymore. I erased it from my
Well,
Well, if
phone.
Robbie sends a copy to me, I'll send it straight on to B.
Okay.
I could send it to B if I needed to. That would
That's,
be
it's
all
okay.
right.
I like to be an intermediary in these things.
Okay.
B.
No.
No.
This is why the best friend
Dave.
group should just be the call.
No, Dave.
call
You can't handle the
group
truth,
now.
Dave.
Go on. What's the most amazing thing you've ever witnessed?
Who?
B.
Who?
Oh.
Oh. I mean, this is kind of messed up, but a lot of rescue crews and stuff rushing into a car accident was pretty. I've seen a couple times where it was pretty organized, and like really, I don't know, just to see all those, ambulances and fire trucks and police come up and jump out and start helping people, and it's pretty amazing. They literally will just jump into a car that's on fire. They don't care. They'll just try to save any way they can. So I think that's probably the most incredible thing I've ever seen,
No, makes sense.
like in person.
It's pretty amazing. Sometimes humanity, like what they're like. Just some people though, like where they're willing to go to rescue somebody else, even though they don't even know them. It really does like kind of restore your faith in humanity. Right?
Oh, Dave, I did see a Pepsi truck was coming up the road, and there was a car accident in the right two lanes, and he couldn't go to the left. And he went off on the shoulder, and he ended up going down a slight embankment, and then there was like the embankment went down probably 8 or so feet at an angle, and then up a hill that they had cleared. You know how they clear them beside the highways. Yeah. And he went up there and spun around a whole tractor trailer, ended up facing down, and then just pulled out of it. I don't even know how. I don't know how.
This is more power. Jenny says, I witnessed a crash at Road America that destroyed almost 2 million or 2 billion worth of vintage race cars. No, 2 million.
Oh God!
Just watch it going.
Want to be that asshole?
What the fuck is Road America?
I'm guessing something to do with vintage cars. But that's a hunch.
Sorry.
Natty has an answer on there that reminded me of something else I've seen that was really, really amazing. Natty says a turtle penis is as big as its body. He's right. I once saw 2 giant tortoises mating at the zoo. That was amazing.
Oh, don't mention giant tortoises and Dave. You'll make him hungry.
Oh, okay.
They're apparently very tasty. Because that's what Natty says, turtles having sex
With
at the zoo.
cheese.
No!
With yes,
They ruin everything!
lots and lots of cheese.
It was funny. My 2 older daughters were with me, and they were like 5 and 7 at the time, and the younger one goes, "The big turtle is hurting the little turtle."
What did it sound
Yes,
like?
me. It's not. Oh gosh, it was so loud you could hear it across the entire zoo. Yeah, we kept hearing this sound, and we were wondering what it was until we got to it.
Wow.
Dave
Music-
searches for turtle porn on his.
I've heard it before. It's
You've seen turtle porn before?
no, I've seen
Probably
turtles
has.
having sex. They make a hell of a lot of noise.
I think we killed Suzy.
Yep.
I mean, they're not as bad as
Sorry.
foxes. Foxes are worse.
Sorry,
But-
what was that? I was laughing too hard at what Amanda said. Go ahead.
What did Manda say?
We broke you.
Oh. Music Collector says Dave Deep Throat. You have not seen that. Very few people have.
Actually,
I can
pelicans
count on my hand the
can-
number of people.
when pelicans get too hot, they can take their spinal cords and like put them in their mouth, like dislocate themselves on to like cool off. Has anybody seen that?
No.
Really?
Yes.
And their spinal cords
Yes,
like, come
I
out.
have.
Ooh.
I've seen a
Like,
video of it. It's really weird.
That
It
sounds
is
really
weird. It's crazy how things that do like that. Like, why can't any other bird do that? Why is it just pelicans?
Because they got big
God
bills.
loves them
They're
more.
hot birds.
Yeah.
Right, Aunt Jer says, slugs having sex. Amazing / horrifying. Math Pig then has a real answer that he didn't say. Seeing Metallica live the second time.
See?
I was 3
Told
rows
you.
from the front.
That was just a different answer.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't believe you. I think that's your real answer. I think you're under the
My
thumb.
real answer, my real answer, I cannot discuss on screen.
Why not? I don't mind.
Truth comes out. Here we go.
Will I mind?
Yes.
It's because it doesn't involve her, isn't it?
No.
Santi says, I watched a full fight between a spider and a wasp. It was brutal.
Yeah.
I'm behind on the chat. How far
I've
behind
seen a
am
whole
I?
fucking beehive try to attack wasps when they're trying to get into it. They really don't fucking leave. They kill.
Right, then they got to talking about penises. Turtle penises and duck penises.
Duck penises are corkscrews.
Yeah, they're weird.
And they've
Are
got the
they
wrong
actually?
thread.
Yes.
Like rubbery white corkscrews.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fucking weird.
Right, okay, I have a question. I have an
They're really
important
long,
question.
too.
Excuse me! Why have you been studying duck penises?
This is
I
just
grew up on a
something that
farm.
it's just
I've
something
seen the
that
penis of
came
every
up a lot
animal.
on Six Pack for a while. I don't know
Is that
why.
what put you
I
off?
think it's the StreamYards thing. Just because of the stupid duck head in the StreamYard.
It's
So
always
we
in the corner.
like started discussing dicks one day, and then it went to duck dicks, and I don't fucking know. Drunk Australians, I don't know.
Natty says, ooh, one time I saw a raccoon dig a severed hand out of a dumpster in East Cleveland. That was amazing, I'm not sure. Cleveland sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It is. Ah,
Especially the ghetto part of it.
right. Has anyone not answered? No, good, right.
You? Have you answered?
Me, I can't remember anything.
Yeah, Dave, have you answered?
No, I literally cannot think of anything.
Like,
Nope.
what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think The most amazing thing I ever saw.
Nothing.
Oh.
By the way, I'm Dave. I have memory problems.
The most
I'm sorry, I
amazing
forgot
thing
your name.
remember is what you remember.
How about that lovely video compilation we put together for you?
That was quite
You
cool.
liked that?
I wouldn't say it was amazing, though.
We nearly got you, Gray. We nearly got you to
No,
cry.
we did. You fucking teared up and oh my god.
I gotta watch this video. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah,
on
it
Math
was,
Fix channel.
It's on
Yeah.
Mapping? Okay.
It was
cool.
during Dave's birthday bash. We had
It's a yeah. It says Dave's birthday
James
bash. Really, you can't miss it.
I only recall. I only recall 2 people crying on that stream.
Yeah, who?
Saying nothing.
It doesn't matter because whenever I did it, I was
Dave
muted
and
in
Manda.
OBS and nobody heard
What
me.
you can say will be used against you.
I was muted for the last 40 minutes on OBS, so you didn't hear anything of me. So
I absolutely loved the start of the Richard stream this week.
why?
Because you were muted.
Oh yes.
I hate it when that
You
happens.
gotta tell us beforehand if you're fucking with him. We can
Oh,
all
it's
play
obvious I'm
along.
fucking with him if you can hear him.
You know, you're old. You could just be deaf, Dave. You are what? 57 now?
52.
52.
It keeps going up higher and higher.
Going up. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
every weekend it's like, what are you 70? And then next weekend it's like, what are you 84? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know whether or not Peter actually thought I was 52.
I think he did.
Yeah.
And then he tried to play it off like, oh no, of course, right. But
oh my god, you guys are making me laugh so much.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.